We found the traveling online and did a little bit of research into the company and the owner, and we decided that this is a trip that we would like to take. The total cost of our travel was $224,000 for the 3-year cruise for 2 people, for myself and my husband. So we had signed up in May and gave an initial deposit. In June, we made a 25% deposit, and another payment we made in August. In late October, we were notified that the ship would be delayed. We came to Istanbul thinking that we would be setting sail just 1 month delayed. And on the 20th, I believe it was, we found out that the cruise was canceled completely. Murray informed us that we would be receiving refunds by the 22nd of November for a first trench, and then so our refund would be split into 3 payments, the final one being in the end of February. The 22nd of December came and left, and no payment was made by Murray. They claimed that there were delays because of banking issues. I did receive my first payment last Friday after the release of the New York Times article. So now, at my last count, there are between 10 and 15 people who have received a partial payment from Murray out of 115 people. So many people are still waiting on their first payment, and we are soon approaching the due date of the second payment, which is supposed to start on the 15th of January. So just over 2 weeks, they should be starting on second payments, and they are not even halfway through with first payments. For my husband and I, it's very difficult to decide what we will do moving forward because it very much depends on whether or not we receive a refund or not. When we made an agreement to receive the payment in pieces, we informed Murray that we would need to be here in Istanbul until we received our payment in full. The cruise company, had not been able to keep their promises in past, and we felt much more comfortable being here in front of them to ensure that they kept the promise of payment. Once we receive our full payment, we will be able to make plans for our future. I don't think so. It's just very disappointing that this cruise did not happen. It would have been the adventure of a lifetime. It would have been something miraculous for a Turkish company like Murray to have pulled off. It would have been something very special for Turkey had they been able to do this. I know that Murray is hoping to do this in 2024, and I wish them all the best of luck, but I think that they need to focus first on making things right for their first passengers before they move forward with any plans for a future cruise.
Definitely, we're frustrated and we're disappointed as well. We had a lot of hope in Murray Company. We defended Murray Company to the last breath we had. We had so many people say negative thing about the company, but we were the one that trusted the company the most, and we stayed with them until there was no ship. I'm hoping to get our money full. Come on, we've been here 36 people, by the way. Some people just, I guess they got frustrated from waiting too long. We've been here for almost 2 months now. And I wish somebody could just, help us get our money back and just send us back on, to our regular life. Although we'll never have a regular life after this, because I used to have a house, now I don't. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know. But everything depended on the money. If we get our money back, definitely that would give us at least a sight to the future. Then we can plan for the next movement.
Name is Janice Chapelier. I'm American. I'm from the state of Massachusetts. I've been in beautiful Istanbul since October 28th. I came here so happy to see Istanbul. I've been wanting to come here my whole life. And I was hoping to depart on the Life at Sea cruises, which was a product of Murray Cruises. It's a Turkish company. I was hoping that it would start on November 1st, but it didn't. In fact, about middle of November, the cruise was canceled. And I spent about $66,000 for this cruise. I paid Murray up front $66,000. So far, I have seen a bank transaction report that says I'm supposed to get the first payment of the refund back, but it hasn't hit my account yet. And that was not until last Friday. So they're very late and delinquent. To my knowledge, only about 9 or 10 of us passengers have received any kind of repayment from Murray. Has plenty of money to pay us all back. All of us passengers, the ones that came to Turkey and the ones that are not here with us anymore. So I hope they will make good on their promise and take care of their business and give us our money so we can leave. Until then, I'll be in Istanbul. Quite frankly, I gave up a big portion of my retirement savings for this, a huge chunk of it. And if I don't get it back, this is going to really cut into my retirement. It's going to be very difficult for me.